Hey beautiful people, it's Olivia Grace back with another manifestation video for you. So when it comes to manifesting, everybody knows it takes immense faith and belief in what you're trying to manifest. But sometimes when we're manifesting something that is so far from our natural reality, it's really hard for us to keep up with believing in ourselves and believing in our abilities to create. So I have some tips for you guys today to create unshakable confidence and increase your belief in yourself, and that allows your desires to fly right in. So the first thing is to practice manifesting. When you're manifesting, a lot of people, the first time they learn about the law of attraction, the first thing they want to manifest is like $1,000,000. And although it's possible to manifest $1,000,000, it's possible to manifest anything. That's not really the first thing that you want to do. That's kind of like, I don't know, your first day on Little League trying to run the World Series or be in the World Series. You want to take baby steps. And what this does is it builds your faith up because you see yourself manifest small things like free food, parking spaces like I had mentioned before, maybe a phone call or a text message from someone, but manifesting small things. And it encourages you and sees that, wow, I can intentionally put my mind on something and bring it into my life. Because when you start off with something hard, like money or millions of dollars, and it doesn't happen, it makes you feel like you don't believe in yourself. You feel like, wow, this doesn't work for me. This doesn't work. But it's just that you started with something too hard. So you want to start with something a little bit smaller. And what that does is build your faith up because, again, you're seeing, okay, I intentionally put my attention on something and it happened. I'm intentionally putting my attention on something else and it happened. And when your faith builds up, faith is like a muscle. The stronger you get, the stronger your faith gets, the stronger your belief is, then you can manifest harder and harder things, bigger and bigger things, like your $1,000,000, like your mansion, like travel, like all kinds of things like that. So you want to start small and practice. Practice every day. Practice being intentional about your day. The next thing you want to do is to count your wins. A lot of times we are manifesting great things all the time, but we're not aware of that. We're, again, expansive beings. So we're always focused on being more, creating more, bringing more into our lives. And we forget to kind of be grateful and give attention to the things that we've already accomplished. Even if you're an ambitious person, you're a go-getter, you're always looking to the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, but you don't realize how many things that you really created that were great. Even in this year that was such a horrible year, quote unquote, for everybody, I'm sure you can look at some things that you have now that you didn't have in January. So you want to create those wins. And what that does is it changes your self-image. You start to see yourself as somebody that wins. You see yourself as somebody that does create things. You see yourself as, it's possible for me. Sorry, guys. It's possible for me to create wins into my life. It's possible for me to manifest what I want. It's possible for me. Here's proof, evidence, hard evidence that I've done this over and over and over. But it's easy for us to not count our wins, not pay attention to the things that we're doing well, unless we intentionally do that. All right. And the last thing, this is one of the most helpful things that I've done, and this is to brainwash yourself for success. You have to, like most of us, and I was like this too, you wake up, you have your morning routine. If you're like a person that manifests or you're a spiritual person, you wake up, you meditate, you journal, and then you kind of go into your day, and that's that. But then if you think about all the other influence that you have, you go to work, your coworkers, you talk to your family, you have their energy, their influence, you have your friends who have their drama, their problems, you're on social media, you have all this other stuff influencing you. So of course that maybe 10, 15, 30 minutes that you did in the beginning of the day doesn't hold up to the rest of the 23 and a half hours that you're alive and living and experiencing different things. So you want to spend more time, as much as you can, putting positive things into your brain, putting things that reinforce your faith and your belief into your reality, listening to maybe audiobooks when you're on your way to work instead of music, or reading books in your downtime instead of scrolling on social media, working on yourself, maybe meditating even more, maybe twice a day instead of once a day, just doing more things where you're just completely always kind of washing your brain with positivity. Although it's great for you to do it in the morning, and that's a great start, but it's most of the time not enough to hold you throughout your day. So if you're struggling to maintain your faith and maintain your vibration, you want to do more to do that, because there's a lot of outside factors that we encounter in our everyday lives that's just not supporting what we believe or what we want. So you have to be the person to, on purpose, put these things into your life, put these things into your brain, and really brainwash yourself for success, brainwash yourself for immense faith. All right, guys. that's what I have for you guys. I am your manifestation queen. If you need any help manifesting things, let me know. My 3 tips for you guys was to practice with small things before you move to bigger things. Count your wins, keep track of the things that you do well. It changes your self-image to see yourself as a winner, and to brainwash yourself so that you're having more than just 30 minutes of peace and positivity, but you're having positivity throughout your whole day. All right, guys, you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you on the next video.